Just making sure the audio works here. Alright. Obviously, we're probably not going to be like that bad. We're facing the iPad basically, as that microphone's on the front. Okay, so what do you like about the country and place you? Okay, where were you born?
St. Cloud, Minnesota.
St. Cloud, so you're local.
Yeah.
Okay, I interviewed someone else actually, but let me get rid of St. Cloud. Anyways, I'll do that later. So St. Cloud, Minnesota, and you moved in Apple Valley?
Yeah.
When did you move in Apple Valley?
Well, first, I lived there for like 5 years. So and then we moved to Burnsville first. I lived in Burnsville for like 7 years and so. And then after that, when I finished 6th grade, I went to Africa for like 3 years. And my cousin.
Where in Africa?
Somalia.
I actually had a neighbor. We're best friends, and he went to Somalia. He went back.
Yeah, I went to Somalia. We stayed there for 3 years. It was a good time. Then when we moved back, that's when we moved to Apple Valley.
To Apple Valley. Okay, what? Obviously, I probably don't need to do this, but just to get things faster, I can look at the recording and go home. But I just wanted to hear as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Apple Valley. So why did you move into Africa for 3 years and?
Because first my mom's mom lived there, so we was visiting, but it turned out like she was really sick, and my mom had to stay and take care of her. So we stayed there for it was first a year, and then she kept on getting more sick, so we had to stay longer. But she got better. So
yeah.
That's when we left. So it took 3 years. Yeah.
All right. So obviously I already picked up some good stuff, like unique stuff about you. So I'm gonna get off this question maybe. And okay, so my subject's gonna be your time in Somalia. Anyways, you can interview me later. I'll make sure this goes fast enough. So I can't spell, Bonnie.
No, it's fine.
In case you can't tell, I only been in America for 6 years.
Oh, where you from?
I'm from Taiwan. Yeah, it's like next to China.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah. So answer notes. What about your grandmother? You liked about her? Something.
She was really nice.
Really nice. What about her that's nice?
She's caring. She cares a lot. She's sensitive too. She's a good mother to my mom.
Yeah.
She's a good grandma too.
Any events that makes you really like, oh wow, this person's actually, it's like, oh wow, she's actually caring, she's actually sensitive. What is there any event that got you in there? Like maybe there's something that happened.
The first day I saw her until we left, she was always been nice. She always, gave us stuff. Always was protective around her. Like when we go outside, she was always protective around to us and stuff. So.
Okay. What got her sick?
Got her sick. It was some type of disease in Africa. I forgot what's it called because it was a long word, but
yeah,
it was a sickness, and some people could die to it, and some people don't.
Just something. What are the symptoms? Symptoms.
She gets really, really sick. She can't get out of bed. She coughs a lot. Sometimes coughs blood. She pukes a lot.
Puke?
Yeah, pukes a lot and stuff. Sometimes she can't even move.
Can't move out of bed. What about her husband? Your grandfather?
He died, yeah.
Okay.
He died, our grandpa died when my mom, it was her, I remember it, but I was a little kid,
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom was in America that time when he died, so I don't remember that much about him.
Okay.
I remember.
Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to pick up something from your grandmother and you, like some relationship, something. How many kids are in your family?
Including me, we're 5. So.
5 kids.
And then my mom and dad, so we're 7.
5 kids. Okay. All right. I'm really just trying because, again, I'm not familiar with you or anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in something between you and your grandmother. That seems like something that's like it feels like there's something in there I can pick up on. I'm not trying to squeeze a story out of you, but I feel like there's definitely something in between the 3 years, like some event that happened. It's like maybe I don't know. So when I was in Taiwan, my grandmother, she's 90 something.
Wow.
Yeah, and she got hit by a car. Yeah. But guess what? She's actually Orchid Island, so she's like very traditional. Like they kill pigs and then have like a tradition and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very original. But that's I think that's one of the reasons to live very long. But even after that, she still lived. And my grandfather, he's 96, I think. They do very well health wise because they care about themselves. And even if she got hit by a car, people always went to her, and she was nice enough. Since they had pigs, she actually killed a pig and had like a rich, invited everyone in the village over, kind of. So that's on my mom's side. It's like super on my mom's side.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just something you can pick up from myself. I can talk about her, and when I want to talk about my grandmother, she's always giving, kind of like yours.
Yeah.
And she's.
I like mostly every grandma.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to pick up from you, because it feels like she's very similar to my grandmother, and I want to see hey, is there something that happened in between? Like she got sick, obviously, but is there something, like an event or something that kind of changed your view on your grandmother a little bit?
What do you mean, change the way I seen her?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, at first when I met my grandma, she was just like a grandma to me. I didn't even know anything about her. It was my first time seeing her. Yeah. But one day, bro, I mean, my mom's family, they're she had 10 kids, so it was a big family.
Big family.
Mom's family.
Yeah, same. My mom is one of 7 kids.
7 kids, yeah. That's a lot too.
Yeah.
So my grandma, she's what's it called? She took care of me like I was like her own child,
Yeah.
We always used to play around. We used to, what's it called?
You and your grandma?
Yeah, me and my grandma used to play games with each other. We used to just tell stories. She used to tell stories about my mom. She was a little kid.
What about those stories?
Yeah, that was fun.
Something about the stories?
Huh?
Do you remember anything about the stories?
I mean, my mom was a troublemaker when she was little. Okay. She used to get in a lot of fights.
Yeah.
Around the, it was a little village, so she used to start fights in the village, and then
my mom is literally the same. She gets bullied a little bit because she's not tall.
Yeah.
And what happened is she fights back.
Yeah,
and people won't fight with her too anymore.
Yeah, she's short too, but what's it called? It was her and her little brother. Okay. So them two are the biggest troublemakers, and they would just fight everyone they see, and start making trouble. And that was one of the funniest stories she told. And I never knew that about my mom because she never told that side of her. She always told me she was, she was a good person. Yeah. But she was a little kid, so she did,
Sure, a few things. That's pretty good. I'll get the notes later because I'm more focused on what you say. Yeah. I lived in St. Cloud for 5 years, Burnsville for 7 years. You know any reasons between the times that you moved? Huh? Do you know any reasons between the times that you moved?
We moved in closer to the city in Minneapolis because I have diabetes. Okay. Because I got diagnosed with diabetes when I was 4. Yep. And after that, that's when my mom and dad decided we have to move closer to the hospital because you can't just drive an hour to the hospital and then come back an hour later. It's gonna take forever. So
you're fine with me kind of mentioning diabetes in the story?
Sure. I don't really care.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be between this class and the class is small, so either way. If you got anything to add, you can let me know. But I'll let you take the run.
Alright.
You want to record something?
Oh, yeah.